Welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. This is a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, wherever Pisces may fall in your chart or in your environment. Keep in mind that tarot is entertainment. It may or may not resonate with everyone, and if it doesn't, check other aspects of your chart or some of my other videos. Here on YouTube, in the community board, you'll see new merchandise, all of the products and specials, much more. In the description box, it's the description box. It describes a lot, okay? If you have any questions or concerns, would like to book any products or services, take a look at our online classes and courses. There's a link to my website as well as to Patreon. Join us on the other side. We're going to be hyping it up there all Pisces season, so don't miss out. And if you want to just take a look at it, click the link. No harm in that. I do start by sending love and light your way, and all of your likes, comments, and shares are appreciated. If you hadn't subscribed already, please do so. And don't forget on notifications to select all so that you don't miss any of the alerts. Now, I don't try to be overly analytical, but I saw 7-11 in these numbers. I asked Source for what we have tonight, right? Because it's nighttime while I'm doing this reading. And then I also, as usual, set my intention on the immediate future. We do discuss the past often, and keep in mind it could be you, the collective energy, or someone in your environment. So it is still good to stay tuned with the environment, right? However, 7-11, those are like lucky numbers, gambling numbers. I got magician energy, I got spiritual energy. I have the bride, I have the one, if you're into esoteric knowledge. And then, lo and behold, because I'm nosy, I looked at the bottom of the deck, you have the other side, which looks for me like stardom, but then I see the Ouija board. So it's like spirit, you know, beyond the veil. I don't think it's a coincidence, you know, that she has on the watch time, okay? We have the brain, we have what looks like some seeds, celestial beings. So it's kind of cool, whatever the other side is. And then boom, we have the magician. And look at this, 2 6s. We have 24 and we have 6, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the reading. I have not read the description from the guidebook. That is just intuitively what I felt looking at it. And I also said to self that Source has really been pushing self, right? Self-love. If you're anything like me and you've been going through this ascension, tearing yourself away from things, walking away, you know, hustling, working hard, focusing on your path and all this kind of stuff, it's just like, how much love do I have to give myself before I'm able to receive it or share it with others? Some of you may feel like that, as I have done many of your love readings, okay? But I got it. I got it because some of the people that are coming in your environment, you don't want them. Some of the attention that you are attracting, you may not want it. So I feel that it's just giving us a little bit of game, that how we see ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, and what we do in our everyday life could have an effect on the energy that we exude, which may have an energy based on the law of attraction, what we give back to us, right? So if you want to improve the, if you want to improve your life experience, you know, the circumstances, the people that come your way, I got that, you know, because I looked at my foot the other day and it was ashy, right? Don't laugh. But every time we see the Queen of Pentacles and it talks about how good she is at taking care of everything and herself, she's also real neat, you know, what she wears, how she carries herself and all that kind of stuff. So I thought about it, I was like, damn, I wonder every time the Queen of Cups comes out or the Queen of Pentacles comes out, like how many of us are sitting right now ashy? You know, not to say it's nothing wrong with that, but it's kind of like how you take care of yourself. Because I was cleaning my teeth too. Like I just been getting real nitpicky. You know, the little prong set that you get. I never even had one before, and I used to work in the dental office. But I was even using that just to make sure, because I tried this organic non-fluoride toothpaste, and I noticed, you know, after a couple of weeks, it wasn't looking too good for your girl. So So I had to play catch up with what that super organic, seems like water toothpaste I was using didn't. Anyway, long story short, as I cared for myself more, I saw the significance in the quality of life that I experience in my day-to-day, and then also the potential that it has for what I'm attracting. Because it's like, I can't ask of the universe and of a person to give to me something that I can't give myself. And I don't care if it's wealth, I don't care if it's roses, I don't care if it's attention. If you're not paying attention to yourself, you might not attract somebody that'll give you that attention. If you're not taking care of yourself, you may attract some mud ducks or some unwanted circumstances. Just saying. And I'm glad I remembered to share that, because it was making sense. And this card kind of brought it back out of me, even though he looking like he's sipping some divine nectar. Hey, whatever. Still, when I got nectar, I thought of love and sweetness, and we got the hearts. But let's see, before I run y'all off, because I know it's a couple of people ashy. I don't want to lose nobody. Monument, the number 34. Sometimes we need something bigger than ourselves to find perspective. This card is about connecting with a physical greatness, either man-made or in nature. Have you ever climbed up a high hill? Oh, we're talking about high heels. See, I don't wear heels, so don't shoot no slugs, source. Have you ever climbed up a high hill where you can see the small world below? Or up in a high building where all the people below look like ants? Our natural and man-made monuments open up our mind to the possibilities of creating something bigger. Hey. Because I'm in the skybox now, because it's my time now, okay? T.I., motivation. That's what crossed my mind. And maybe it's something about being up high like that. This is the second time that I recall since I purchased this deck, at least in 2021, that you guys have gotten that twice, okay? I have noticed so many YouTubers moving to Hollywood, and I congratulate all of them. But baby, I couldn't do Hollywood. It's busy and it's dirty. But welcome to LA. I am a more of a penthouse type of gal, okay? Now here in the second card, we have the Divine Nectar, the number 29, all right? So that's my 11, and 11 is also the bride in esoteric knowledge or whatnot. Represents a lot, master number, even though the master number itself didn't appear, I'll take it, okay? So 29, it says juicy, seductive, and completely raptured in divine nectar. Be open to your body's natural ability to receive physical attention from yourself or another. Okay, I give myself enough attention, honey. I'll take somebody else though. So even if you don't want to get physical, this card is about feeling sexy, which is also feeling relaxed. And I said that too. Oh man, I am so inappropriate and an ass. But I watch people walk across the street when I'm at the stoplight, and I noticed how some people walk and just look stuffed. I don't know if they have those girdles and stuff on or whatever, but I just watched some people like clunched in together. And then I saw one lady out of maybe, I don't want to exaggerate, I'll say like 8 to 10 women I saw just looking stuffed, all sizes too. I'm not making, any sort of gesture to ethnicity or size, just the energy of looking stuffed. And then I saw one chick in the Walgreens who was kind of relaxed, and then I'm gonna start talking shit. But I wondered that, while some people is kind of tight and other people is a little loose, I want to be loose. So this card is about feeling sexy, which also feels relaxed. That's where that rendition of what I saw came in at. Sensuality and stress do not go hand in hand. Stress may be wild, people walk around looking clenched, and believe it or not, because I observed it, it may have even been a sign for me, to loosen up. Because if you're trying to attract, or if you just care to know, you can tell. And I just sit at the stoplight and watch, and it does look funny. It even would be intimidating, where I wouldn't approach some people because they just look stuffed or busy. And it's like, what if I wanted to come say, hey, how you doing, or something? There's no flow of energy, like you don't have room for me, you stuffed and you whatever. Hey, this is my objective, and I was looking at women, and I am heterosexual, so I'm just saying, as an observer, it wasn't really inviting as a person, you know what I mean? So anyway, take ownership of your ability to be lusciously arousing. You are a divine being. See what I'm saying? So to be comfortable in the skin that you are in, and some of you to take the high road even, okay? Because we got this monument of just going up, raising your vibration. And some of you, it's like sex magic, raising your vibration through a little bit of arousal, honey. And the card said you can do it yourself, child, or you know, or somebody else to do it for you. But that is what I got there. And so we'll shuffle out a few cards to see where else we're going with this, okay? Outcome, any advice for my Pisces? Okay, I'm going to take one card here. And I did see this. This was actually the very first card that I saw when I was shuffling. And it was like the Jaws of Judgment and I think Monument. I'm not sure. So I like that it came back out. And so now you have 3 6s for the most part, because you had 24. I believe that was the Magician, or yeah, the Magician was 24, and here is 42. So we could be talking about some, you know, some duality there. Like, you know, we had a reading where it said, I am the breath on the other side of you, or somebody has an ex, a soulmate, a twin flame, or something that says it feels like you're the breath on the other side. And we had a card just now, number 6, that said the other side with the Magician. And then here we have the, you know, mirror image of the Magician's number and Jaw of Life. So that's kind of cool, right? Depending on what I'm about to read, just take what I said because it flows smooth. But in this deck, Jaws of Judgment, your karmic return is approaching. The work that you have done thus far is about to come back to you. Hope you weren't slacking off. This is nature rebalancing itself. If your intentions have been true, you shouldn't fear the Jaws of Judgment. So I absolutely love that. I do feel that some of you are going to receive some gifts. I do see, especially in partnership, and I have been saying that, it seems like your partnerships are increasing. We have a guardian, which could be a twin flame. We have a kiss that's mirroring each other, like I said. So there's a lot of love that I feel is brewing. And I think that karmic justice could go for who's been taking care of themselves. Because I told y'all, when I do the daily vibes, and if you care to know, like specifically when I talk about the transits, it's usually in the moon Mondays or in the daily vibe. And ever since that Venus hit Capricorn, I know Venus hit Capricorn many times, but it was something about, I think, January, where it was really pushing to take care of yourself and do things for yourself, but not only in a materialistic standpoint, like a pedicure or a massage, or I've been talking about deep breathing, because the transit did say to take care of yourself. And just as a warning, since you're here and you hadn't seen those videos, there's also an aspect where Mars and Taurus is doing some fuck shit, ain't gonna lie, to the environment, child, and to some hotheads. However, it's asking of you to be more confident. So it's like, are you doing the work? Are you shedding the insecurities? Are you becoming more confident in whatever it is that you want for yourself? Because I think after this love thing blows away, then we're going to get more gifts for people who did that work. Because I'm telling you, I read it, I tell you what I see, and it's like, love yourself, take care of yourself, increase your mood, your relaxation, raise your vibration, and then it's be more courageous, take risks, learn something new. And when we say that on tarot, it's not just to keep you from being bored or to have something to talk about, because I pay attention, and now I'm seeing when I have readings discussing rewards and something coming to you, it always follows those, you should do this, you may want to try this, and then weeks, months, days later, it's rewards coming for that, right? So that is what I have. I do hope that it helps. Until next time, namaste.